So I want to make this real clear because I've been seeing this a lot of places lately. There's no such thing as black pride. There's no such thing as white pride. There's no such thing as Hispanic pride. And I don't want nobody black to come on here and say, well, we don't know where we came from, so we just shut up. DNA tests exist. It's $49.99. Go take one. It's going to tell you exactly where you came from. Cameroon, Sudan, anywhere else in Africa where your genetic roots go to, maybe Jamaica, etc. But it's going to tell you exactly where you came from based on your DNA results. So that is not an excuse anymore. It is not 1985. Black pride is a whole group of people. It's black people all over the world. Y'all are not connected. Sudan hates the Congo, and the Congo hates Egypt, and Egypt hates this place. There's no such thing as white pride. The Irish don't like the Scottish. Nobody likes the English. Definitely nobody likes the French. Y'all are not all connected. Y'all are different groups of people in different areas. There's no such thing as Latino pride. Mexicans and Puerto Ricans are not the same. Colombians and Venezuelans are not the same. I don't care how you try to mix it. There's different dialects. There's different foods. There's different cultures, etc., etc. There's no such thing as Latino pride. You can have Mexican pride. That's your roots. Colombian pride, Puerto Rican pride, Dominican pride. You can have pride in Nigeria, pride in Sudan, pride in Ethiopia. You can have Irish pride, Scottish pride. As a matter of fact, that was a big thing back in the day. I remember a lot of white people, like, they were proud to be Italian or Scottish or Irish or whatever they were, whatever their roots were. They were proud of the accomplishments of those peoples in the groups. But there is no overall. And I also get people saying, well, we're American, so I have pride in the whites in America. Well, that pride is built on slavery, Jim Crow era. There's a lot of atrocities that come with that, police brutality, etc. Don't tell me about black pride either, because slavery, not being able to read for centuries, low education levels, the gang violence, the hip hop, none of these things are things to be proud of. And you can say, oh, well, musical culture and that. Nobody cares, bro, because the bad things overweigh whether you're white or black in America. And it also goes for Hispanics. After the zoot suits, etc., y'all ruined y'all legacy in America too. And that goes for everybody. The whole sphere of Americans, to have pride in whatever your color is absolutely ridiculous within itself. You can't have pride in your country or wherever you come from, etc. And the change in history, that's got to stop. Remember, it was a big thing. The first president was black, and everybody was pushing this picture. First off, pictures were not even invented when the first president of the United States of America was elected. The picture was not invented yet, so there are no pictures. But if you think that a racist country ran by racist white Christians would elect a black man as president, this conversation is over, because you're an idiot. You're not just an idiot. You're a delusional idiot. You're an idiot who doesn't know he's an idiot. So therefore, we can no longer participate in this conversation in any way, shape, or form, because you're a fool. But nobody should have pride in a color of their skin, because you did nothing for that. There's nothing that you did to get there. You were just born. And now you're proud of just being born, which is probably the most ridiculous accomplishment in the universe. It's like, you know, when you get on a game and it gives you the gamer award for started mission or first time or something like that. Nobody shows that trophy to anybody on PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. Nobody shows that trophy. That's a trophy you just got for being born, the color of your skin, etc. It's ridiculous. As a country, America's thrived, and every other country for that matter across the whole world that has thrived because of the different groups of cultures and people, ethnicities, whatever you want to call it, working together. Not being proud of being a color, or not being proud of being better than somebody, etc. But everybody working together, because as long as there's one person who has black power or white power or whatever nonsense you're claiming, we're never going to be able to reach our full potential as a human race, as people on this planet. And I can only imagine that if aliens were watching us, they're just looking at us, look at these idiots. These idiots don't like each other because of the color of their skin, but all their organs work in each other. They can have babies with each other. Everything works together. But these idiots are fighting over the color of their skin. I'd probably send a laser beam down from the spaceship and just annihilate this whole place. But yeah, stop having pride in the color of your skin. Learn your culture. Culture's cool. Wish there was more cultures in America like there used to be. Used to be like all these Chinatowns and Italian places, Irish communities. I mean, not Nigerians, because y'all just come over here to scam. Y'all ain't shit. Nigerians just literally come over here and they just try to scam everybody. But there were a lot of good African stores. I remember I was down in Atlanta and they had this Ethiopian restaurant. Never ate Ethiopian food before until I was in Atlanta. I met this Ethiopian girl and her family owned a restaurant down there, like right outside of Atlanta it was. I went in there and ate Ethiopian food and they ate raw meat, like raw beef. And I was like, I don't know. Like, she cute, but I don't think she'd get me to do this because this is crazy. But everybody was enjoying it. So I was like, you know what, let me try it. And it was delicious. They got like this bread. It's kind of looked like a pancake. You pick the food up with it. And it was bomb. And I feel like everybody should experience other people's cultures because it's beautiful. And culture is a beautiful thing. But pride is to feel like you're better than somebody. And pride is probably the main thing that's going to keep most people out of heaven. We always think it's evil deeds. We always think that people are doing bad. Yeah, there's some people that's evil. They're going to hell. But the main thing keeping people out of heaven is pride. The main thing ruining relationships is pride. The main thing ruining us working together is pride again. Pride is a terrible thing. It is something that you should use very sparingly. Be proud of your work. Be proud of your accomplishments. Those are things you can take pride in. Be proud of your children when you raise them right and they become good members of the community. But being proud of your skin color, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Be proud of the things that matter.